Aaron Rodgers. Unfortunately, none of us wanted to see this. I really couldn't believe it as it was happening. I'm driving home, picking up my little brother from work, and I just hear on the radio, I'm listening to it on 92.9 The Game here in Atlanta. Oh, Rodgers is down. Rodgers is down. He's not getting back up. He's actually down on the play. And I'm like, no way. I'm leaning into the radio, turning it up, and I'm like, is this really happening? And I haven't even got home to watch the game yet. I just learned that he wasn't in there for very long, clearly 4 snaps. He throws 1 pass in the regular season as a New York Jet, lasts less than 5 minutes in football time, and really about 10 minutes IRL. Aaron Rodgers does tear his Achilles, unfortunately, going down. People are pissed about the turf. Should we look at the turf? Should it all be changed to grass? We got his former teammate, David Bakhtiari, speaking out, of course, still with the Green Bay Packers. But despite all that, the New York Jets upset the Bills 22-16 in overtime on a 65-yard punt return touchdown, which unfortunately did have that tripping call that was missed in plain sight. Dude who returned the touchdown, though, as a guy who damn near didn't make the team, Xavier Gibson, undrafted rookie free agent, if I'm not mistaken. What a way for him to make an impact. That's only the 3rd overtime punt return touchdown in NFL history. But let's keep it with Aaron Rodgers for a second. Clearly one of the biggest stories of the NFL Week 1 weekend, one of the biggest headlines we've seen in a while. As Aaron Rodgers stepped into Monday Night Football, and he had not lost a game since 2013. And I guess technically you could say that he still didn't lose a game, right? He started it. Of course, he didn't finish it. I don't know how it's going to necessarily be credited for the wins and the losses, but he did officially tear his Achilles and is out for the season. Again, just 4 snaps as a New York Jet. And the initial reaction to Aaron Rodgers is like, damn, man, all this hype, Hard Knocks. He looks happy. He is carrying out the American flag on 9/11 in MetLife Stadium in New York. Like, the scene was set for Jets fans. I've seen so many Jets fans. They're sick. They can't believe this. Some Jets fans were saying that just watching Aaron Rodgers run out of that tunnel was the best feeling they had felt for the Jets franchise in 20 years. Easily. So knowing how big of a moment that was for New York, sucked right out of the stadium. I mean, talk about energy being absolutely dead. Pulled out of the stadium. I mean, we saw the multiple camera shots. Jets fans, they couldn't even believe it. What it took me back to, and really not the same, of course, me being a toxic Saints fan, I'm always take a situation and relate it back to my boys, Who Dat Nation. You know we got the Who Dat Corner coming later. I am toxic. I'm so sorry, guys. But when Drew Brees, the year after the no call, has the NFC Championship rematch in week 2 against the Rams, dinks his thumb on Aaron Donald's helmet. And Saints fans were devastated. We're supposed to win the Super Bowl this year. We just got upset in the no call. We just win a crazy game-winning field goal with Will Lutz, who is now a Denver Bronco, apparently cannot hit extra points and field goals, even with his same coach, just on a different team. Will Lutz hits the field goal against the Houston Texans. All of this piling up for Aaron Rodgers, best defense he's probably ever had, maybe the most control he's ever had. We see him in Hard Knocks, literally cussing these players out, mentoring these players, showing these players what it actually takes to pull a franchise from where it needs to be and adjust with a 4-time MVP like Aaron Rodgers, with a Super Bowl MVP. It's absolutely devastating. It's horrible. Aaron Rodgers didn't deserve this. His family didn't deserve this. The Jets fans, the Jets, the NFL. And it's almost like, damn, did the NFL really take an L kind of in week 1 with all its primetime games? You don't have the Chiefs. 2 of their 3 best players are not playing with Travis Kelce and Chris Jones. You have a 40-0 blowout on Sunday Night Football. And then we lose Aaron Rodgers 4 snaps into Monday Night Football. So it was hard to see. It was definitely hard to see for a very, very, very anticipated New York Jets team, for a very anticipated Monday Night Football game. I was telling my lady, she was like, who's playing tonight? I was like, Jets and Bills. It's the biggest game of the weekend. Biggest game of the week by far. And that is unfortunately what we had to witness.